All right. If you need tutoring today, I am not staying after because who wants to stay after on their birthday? So I will be, Miss Dang is doing tutoring right diagonal in 2, 4, 6, 7. Tomorrow, I am going to be staying after school in here until 4:45. So if you need to retest right triangles, if you need to retest trig, if you're confused about quadrilaterals, those are all the reasons you should stay tomorrow. Yes. What? You're never supposed to ask somebody how old they are. But 28. All right. Listen. On Wednesday, I will only be able to stay until 3:30, but I'll be here on Wednesday. So if you need something. Thursday, you have a quiz. But the quiz is going to be on next quarter, next grading period. All right? Your grades, tonight's homework is the last thing I am grading. Your grades are going to be final after tomorrow. Okay? Quiz is going on next marking period. All right. So, hey, I'm going to need you to quit talking now. Thank you. All right. Today we are focusing on kites. You're getting out your yes-no chart, your flow chart, and yesterday's homework because tonight's homework is on the back.
Wait, what are we writing for?
Miss, I think I lost my body.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. All right. For our flow chart, the only thing we have not filled in is kites. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So the definition of a kite is a I was mixing quadrilateral and kite. A quadrilateral where two sets of consecutive sides are congruent. Now, what does that mean?
Two sides next to each other are congruent.
Consecutive means next to each other. So these two sides are next to each other, they're congruent. And these two sides are next to each other, they're congruent. Are all consecutive sides congruent? No. Some properties. First thing I would like you to note. This angle is congruent to that angle. So one set of opposite angles, are congruent. When I draw my diagonals, what do I notice? Diagonals are perpendicular. Something else you should notice? What do you notice about my diagonal, my short diagonal? It's bisected. So my long diagonal bisects the short diagonal. Also, what do you notice about, are these angles going to be the same right here? No. No, look at that angle. They're not going to be the same. However, these angles are going to be the same. Now, something you need to know, my long diagonal bisects the angles. However, my angles aren't congruent on opposite sides. So do you agree that this side is congruent to that side? And this side is congruent to that side? However, these are not the same. Does that make sense? So, but they're both bisected. They're just not the same. That's why I'm going to... So we're going to do 5 examples in our notebook, and everything's going to make sense.
Wait, you said there are tomorrow?
Yeah, once I grade this worksheet, this homework, grades are finalized. All right, get your yes/no checklist, please.
I already have it.
I'm so proud of you. Yes. Oh, here. They're in the back binder. All right. Are all angles 90 degrees? No. The number of opposite angles congruent. One set of opposite angles are congruent. The checklist. The yes/no checklist. The number of opposite sides parallel. 0. If there's 1, it's a trapezoid. If there's 2, it's a parallelogram. A kite is neither. The number of opposite sides congruent. 0. Those are consecutive sides. They're not opposite. Consecutive angles supplementary? No. Are the diagonals congruent? Let's look at it. Do my diagonals look like they're going to be the same? No. Do the diagonals bisect each other? Long bisects short. Are my diagonals perpendicular? Do the diagonals bisect opposite angles? Only the long. The short does not bisect. Okay? Write that down, 5 examples, and then we're done with today. You're going to get about 25 to 30 minutes to do homework because I'm not accepting this work late. Okay? It's due tomorrow, no questions. So,
I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
well, then there's the exception. All right, please draw this picture. Draw this picture.
Technically, I contributed the most with my colors, but I mean, I was like half of that. You looked at the fan. Okay, I'll tell you.
I knew it was in there. I just didn't know it was in there. That's so weird. I know this is yesterday. Or this today. Grandpa was today too. And I started tomorrow. My sister.
All right, hey, draw this, please. We can get this done in less than 10 minutes if we can be quiet and draw and work. If this angle right here is 27, what do I know?
The other angle is 27.
Why? It's the long one and it bisects. What is angle 1? 90. That's why I gotta quit talking.
I wouldn't be talking.
All right. When in doubt, what should you do? So there's a triangle right here. So if that's 27, that's 90. What's angle 2? 63. Add them together, subtract from 180. I agree. Are you ready for example 2, or are you still drawing?
No, I'm done.
Example 2. Yeah, if you could both just not talk, that'd be great. SE is 7, KI is 25. I'm going to give you a minute to draw it. Shouldn't take that long, but I'll give you a minute. Please make sure you label the letters because it's going to make all the difference.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it.
It feels like it's been going on forever.
It's the day you get it, Kelly. Life is hard. They won't know, like, anything. You got me out of touch with us.
People celebrate like
Life is me.
or even just a wedding.
They go to Garcia or
That's there.
We celebrate, bro. We celebrate.
I'm pretty sure.
Alright. So, y'all are talking, so I take it you're done? Now, SI. What's SI? 7. Why? Long bisect short, so that's the short. They're the same. What else do I know? What's this right here, though? A right angle. So, I have a triangle. How do I find KS? Okay. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. C is my 25 squared equals 7 squared plus X squared. What's 7 squared?
49.
So I'm going to subtract 49 from both sides, and I get
You got a really big number.
A number that's
Oh my god.
576.
and 576 square rooted is 24. So
24.
Huh?
You
Can you not? Why?
because you can't do Pythagorean theorem unless it's a right angle. Yeah. All right, and that's how we do that. Now, question: what is ST? Is ST also 24?
No.
Can I double it and say it's 48? No. I don't know what ST is at this point. I don't have enough information. All right, example 3. Can I change it? All right.
Yeah, that's my question.
Oh my gosh, that's a long way.
You don't necessarily have to write all this down. You can just fill in the angles as we go. Just draw the picture. So the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
It has to be altered because
Write it down. Let's go. I'm not going to wait for you.
Yes, I'm trying my best.
That is not you got a better grade than you on the quiz and test. Not quizzes and quizzes. Oh, what? After class.
All right. So I want to know what MPN is.
90.
90 degrees. Don't forget your degrees, ladies. All right. What is NMP? So right here, what is that angle right there?
Well, first we have to find.
Well, so first we have to find what are each of these gonna be. Ooh, what is that?
36.
Why?
Because they bisect.
They're both 36. So then, what do I know I have right here?
A triangle.
Add them together, subtract from 180, and then what do you get?
Get 68.
68 is not right. 54, thank you. MLN. So what is MLN? This angle right there.
37.
It bisects. So what is 98 divided by 2? So it's 49 and 49. And what is P? Where's P? P and O. We already have that one labeled. 36 degrees. And what is LOM? So how do I find this one right here? Nope.
AIA.
Nope, there's no parallel lines here.
Bro, 90 plus 49.
90 plus 49 minus 180.
That's 31 degrees.
I'm going to add another question here.
It's 31.
What is LON?
Lawn.
G.
What is angle LON?
Okay.
49.
82.
Oh, it's 31? Sorry.
62. 31. Wait, it is 41.
Okay, y'all are confusing me.
99.
I need it to equal 90.
5.
Okay, it is 41. I was right. Alright,
95.
this is 54. What's 41 plus 54?
95.
So, those are the type of questions I'm going to be asked. Remember, these are congruent across from each other.
LON? I would just add 49 plus 36 and take off 185.
It is 31.
That's 41.
41.
41. And then this is 54, so is this. Because remember, these are congruent right triangles. And add, so I wanted this whole angle. Alright. No, because it's a 4. What's 4 plus 1? Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, this is number 4. We got one more after this, and then we're done.
Okay.
BC is 5. AD is 15. And CDA is 88. Okay, so I want to know what AC is. So I want to know what this whole thing is. What am I going to have to do?
You have to find both sides of the, you have to find both sides of the triangle.
Okay, let's make a triangle. How do I find this side down here? I hear somebody saying it.
There's another way of finding it.
We have to do trig. So what's this angle right here?
44 degrees.
Y. Okay.
Okay.
What am I given here? Opposite and. So I have to do the sine of 44 is opposite over hypotenuse. What do you do? Make sure your calculator's in degrees. It's, I mean, I could give you different things.
10.420.
Oh, so it's the
You got it around.
like 1
Correct. It might be something else. Alright, so I got 10.420. Now, is that my answer? Why not?
5 by 2.
Multiply by 2 because there are 2 of them. So times 2 and you get
20.8. 20.40.
no 40.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's my answer.
I'm cool.
Alright, ready for our last one? This, I mean, all of these are somewhere going to be test questions, but this next one, 100%, is on your quiz and or test. Please draw this. You need to know that MO is 16. If MO is 16, what can I do? I would rather write 8 and 8 than the whole thing is 16. Okay. Okay, have we drawn our picture? Now, ladies, I want to know LN. So I want to know the whole diagonal, long diagonal. What am I going to have to do? Don't even need to do, I don't need to find any angles right now. I have to find LP by making this a triangle. If that's 10 and that's 8, what's LP going to be? Why 6? 3, 4, 5 triangles. So that's 6. Cool, that was easy enough. How do I find PN? I have another right triangle. Okay. I could do Pythagorean theorem and do 17 squared minus 8 squared, and what do I get? 15. However, if you were to turn to the special right triangles day that we had, 8, 15, 17 was another special one I gave you. So is 5, 12, 13. So is 7, 24, 25.
I remembered all of those like 5 bars.
I'm re-giving these to you because although you don't have to memorize these, you can do Pythagorean theorem and be fine. If you do, this will save you time. Now, we still haven't answered the question. What is LN? 21. There's no units. If there were, though, don't forget them or points off. All right? You have the rest of the class period to get your homework done. It's due tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you need help, come ask me.
I'm not food after